Hello. In this video, we will study section 16.4, analyzing algorithm time complexity. We will use a couple of examples we already know and to see what is the time complexity using the big O notation. So the first one is to analyze the binary search. So look at the binary search, and this is, let me set the list size to 15. So reset it. So this is 15. So the binary search is you already have a sorted list. You're going to perform a search, and let's see if this 61 is in the list. So what you do is to compare the 61 with the element in the middle of the list. All right, so now 61 is greater than 43. So now you're going to eliminate search to the second half of the list. So this, you're going to eliminate half of it. And continue, and you're going to do the same thing here. And you're going to look at, hey, 61 is right here. So this is the binary search. So what is the time complexity? The time complexity, it's order of log n, and it's the size of the list. See how we get the order of log n? Let's use this Tn to denote the time complexity for the binary search of the list of size of n. So we're gonna, after this one-time comparison, so you compare this, it's a time is a c, and you eliminate a half of the list. Now in the remaining list, it's a Tn divided by 2. So that's the one. So you keep expanding it, and you're going to see you get and t's, and here is n divided by 2's k. So for this 2's k is n, and this you will get 1. So every time you do it and you add, so one constant time here, it's a k. So k times c. So what is k? K is log n. So that's the time complexity. It's order of log n. So this algorithm, it's called the logarithm time algorithm. It's very efficient. Now there's another time, it's called a constant time. It's not dependent on the size. Doesn't matter how big the size is. So that's something like when you have an array, you use the index to retrieve the element in the array. So that's a constant time. Doesn't matter how big the array is. All right, let's look at the selection sort. So we have n elements, now it's 5. So selection sort is to select the smallest number and then swap it with the first one if necessary. If this first one is not the smallest, right? So this is now 2 is the smallest. So that's the time to select. So if you have a size is n, so what's the time to select? It's n minus 1 time. So if you have only 2 elements, just one time to compare. If you have just one element, there's nothing to select. So that's the end. You don't have to do anything. All right, so this is the one here. I'm going to swap. All right, continue in the remaining list. So select the smallest one, now it's going to be 20. And swap 20 with 76. All right, so that's how it works. And let's look at the time complexity. So the time, so you have the list size is n. So you're going to spend n minus 1 time and plus the constant time if you need to swap anything. So then that's one element is in place, and then the remaining it's n minus 1 element, and you're going to spend n minus 2 time to select. So this is the add all this time together, and that is the summation, and you can use the formula for this. So add together and ignore the non-dominating part and ignore the constants, and you get order of n square time for the selection sort. So that's called a quadratic time. So if you double the size and you have quadrupled the time So this double the size, you get 4 times more. Now let's analyze the tiles of Hanoi problem. So we know the problem already. It's the, let's go over this section. Just take a quick look. And for the tile of Hanoi problem. So we have the tiles. We're going to move it all from A to B with the help of C. So there's the 3 tiles here. And you may have more. You have N the discs, okay? And the discs have different size. So there's 3 tiles A, B, C, and the discs have different sizes. And so when you place the discs, and you always place the smaller one on the larger one. So what we do is to use recursion. So we do this, we have N discs. So we're going to move A-1 discs from A to C with the help of B. Okay, and then we're going to move the, and that's 1 disc, the last one, from A to B. And after this, we're going to do this recursively, A-1 disc from C to B with the help of A. So that's the recursion. And so what's the time complexity? And that's we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this now. It's this order of 2n. So how we get order of 2n? So look at this. We use this notation Tn to denote the time complexity for the tile Hanoi problem with the size of n discs. So because you use recursion here, the N-1 discs and from the tile A to tile C. So that's this one. And this is the 1 disc from A to B. So this is from N-1 discs from C to B. So that's the time. So expand it, and eventually you're going to see it's order of n, 2n time. So this is called exponential time. It grows really fast. So you can think about it, what is n is 100, 2 is 100 is enormous big number. All right, so let's look at this table for just some common recurrence relations. And so you can use this and to analyze your time complexity and get the result, the time. And so here is just a table to show you some common growth function. So this is the order of 1, it's to denote the constant time. Doesn't matter how big it is, it's always 1 constant time. And it's order of log n, it's logarithm time. And see it's how you grow, it's grows very slow. And this is linear growth time. So you double the size and the time is double. So this is all here and this right here. You can see this diagram, and this is exponential time goes very, very fast. That is all for this section on analyzing algorithm time complexity. In this section, we choose a couple of known and algorithms and to analyze their complexity. See you on the next video.